Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Jay Kraft with another episode of the Texas Eagles podcast. Well, it's been a long week, people. How do we feel? How do we feel about the all the people that we're losing, and how do you feel about the people that we're gaining? Because as a total, it's 13 people that we've lost so far. Four on offense, nine on defense. Of course, we know on offense we lost Kenny Pickett, which I'm gonna miss him. He did a good job while he was here as a backup. Kenneth Gainwell, I'm gonna miss it on. He runs very hard, and he was a great compliment to Barkley when he came in and got some key first downs when we needed him to. The one that hurts the most is Mekhi Becton. I hate to lose Mekhi Becton. I'm sure a lot of people did, and but he did go somewhere and get I think a 2-year, $20 million deal. And I don't know if Howie would have paid him 20 mil from being a first year guard when switching positions. But wish him nothing but the best. Plus, we know Howie likes to get low risk, high rewards. So I think we're going to look to the draft to grab some more guards, as we already grabbed one, which I'll discuss in a minute. But we also lost Rick Lovato, the long snapper. How you lose a long snapper? Good Lord. How you lose a long snapper? He's just hiking the ball. I don't understand. Did he hike the ball wrong or something one time? And they said he got to go. But of course, on defense, we know we lost Milton Williams, Josh Sweat, Slay, CJ, which still is baffling everybody about the real reason behind it. Bradbury, we knew that was coming. They just gonna eat that money and let him go on and try to revive his career somewhere if he gets picked up. Isaiah Rogers, I really thought Isaiah Rogers was going to stay because he was a good backup to Slay, and also losing Aaron Burks, which hurt it a lot because he just lost him to a 2-year, $5 million deal. It seemed like Howard could have went his checking account and pulled that out and paid him $5 million. I don't understand that. I figured they came with a counter with a 5.5 or $6 million offer to keep Aaron Burks. He was a good linebacker. Plus, we don't know the health of Nakobe Dean, if and when he's going to come back, because I don't know if he's going to be ready for the opener. So we need some quality linebackers back there. Even though we picked up some more people, I would have wanted to keep Aaron Burks, and but wish him nothing but the best. Graham finally retired. Wasn't a big surprise, but that's the way you want to do. You want to go out on top. You want to go out on top with your ring. He has two Super Bowl rings now, and he was key in both of them. He left it all on the field. So wish Graham nothing but the best. He said he's talked to the owner, Jeffrey Lurie, about finding some capacities that he could fulfill in the Eagles organization. I can see him being either player development or a defensive lineman coach. But if not on the Eagles, I know he's primed for media with that mouth of his. So he's going to always bring the love, bring the passion. I wish him nothing but the best. And thank you for a great 15 years with the Eagles. And also, lately we lost Avonte Maddox, which he's had an up and down career, but he was key in development of Queion and Cooper DeJean with his knowledge and also his leadership. But he did come up big in the Super Bowl with that fourth down stop. So that was a way to go out. And that what got him the contract with Detroit is that stop. That I think that sealed a deal for Detroit to pick him when he made that play in the Super Bowl. So number big ups for Avonte. Thank you for all the things that you've done with the Philadelphia organization. Now, the people we've acquired 11 so far, 7 on offense and 4 on defense. On defense, of course, we know we got Josh Uche from the Chiefs, edge rusher, and we also got Azeez Ojulari, edge rusher and linebacker from the Giants. So they're going to take up for losing Sweat and Milton Williams with that rotation, and also Graham. So it's going to be real interesting to see what Vic Fangio can cook up to get these guys in the rotation, keep these bodies fresh, and keep them going. Patrick Johnson, I'm glad to see him back. I hate to lose him last when he left. I think he just got caught up in the numbers when they had to let him go. And I know he said he missed out on that ring, but he was good for a depth piece, and he showed up. So I know he's eager to get back and show what he can do. Dory Jackson also picked up cornerback from the Giants, so add some more competition over there to see who's going to give Kylie Ringo some competition to play on the opposite side of Quinn Mitchell. On the offense, of course, you already know we picked up A.J. Dillon, Keon Green, Dorian Thompson-Robinson, backup quarterback, Avery Williams, which is going to be a punt returner, kick returner. I think he can play running back. But that concerns me with Britton Covey if they're going to keep him or he's going to make the roster this year. Because I was always rooting for Britton Covey to take one to the house and make a touchdown, but he never did. He had some great. He led in stats. He led all punt returners in stats at one point, but he never was able to take one to the house. So they're gonna bring some competition, and we'll see if Britton Covey makes the team this year. We'll see. Also, we got a long snapper replacement, Charlie Hewitt from the Browns. And also, speaking of tight ends, we picked up two, which is right on the wall that they are shopping for Goddard to get up out of here or get some picks from. Get a fourth round or some type of fourth round pick for him or whatever. But, we picked up Granson, Kalen Granson, and Harrison Bryant. And of course, we also ready to have Cal Katera and EJ Jenkins. So that is right on the wall for Goddard to, don't paint the house yet. You might have to get ready to call your realtor and get up out of here. So I miss him. I'm saying like he's already gone, but with all the pickups, unless they can't find a trade replacement for him, I would keep him one more year. He's still one more year in this country. I would keep him one more year. If you can't find what you're looking for as far as a trade replacement or get the draft picks you want for Goddard, he had sure hands. He showed up big and clutch. I mean, last year's Super Bowl, when we played the Chiefs the first time in the Super Bowl, he showed up big with some tight window catches. I mean, even this year, he stiff armed the guy all the way down the field, just embarrassed the man in front of his kids. Good Lord. So I'd hate to see Goddard go because he was sure hand. I know he's 30 years old, and that's almost considered getting old in the NFL. But, it is what it is. It is a business. But how do you feel? How does everybody feel about the direction we're going with the free agency? Leave your comments down below. Vic Fangio, I'm glad that we didn't lose any coaches. So what this telling me is that Harry Roseman is putting the trust in his coaches to develop the players and get them up to speed. Vic Fangio should have won Coach of the Year because he turned the defense around right after the bye and did a 180 from last year. So how do you feel about all the free agency trades? I don't think it's over yet. I know we're coming up on the draft coming up soon, which we'll have some coverage on that. But subscribe if you're not subscribed. If you're a Philadelphia Eagles fan and you're from Texas, Dallas, Austin, San Antonio, El Campo, Warden, I don't care, all the way up in Amarillo. If you're a Eagles fan and you're from Texas, which I am trying to represent you, subscribe, and I will see you next time with the Texas Eagle Podcast by Jay Kraft. Fly, Eagles, fly.